So I'm just here with Ted Carr, Fruit Living on YouTube, so check him out. Yeah, so we just ran a hard 5K. How'd it feel?
It felt easy the first 4 or 5 laps. I thought it felt too easy. I was like, maybe I should pass Harry.
Yeah, really sweet.
And then 5-6 laps in, then it started to kick in. The lactic started building, and then 7-8 laps in, I was like, okay, just hold on for dear life.
Yeah, I thought you did
So
amazing.
it was very hard at the end.
Yeah, so pacing Ted, and you could feel that Ted was struggling a bit, but he pushed through the whole way, really inspiring. And then the last 400, man, just went for it.
Smashed the last 400. The last 400 is faster than the first 400.
Yeah, super sweet.
Last 400 picked it up.
Excellent. And then, of course, you know, couldn't finish up there, so we just did 1,000, 8, 6, 4, and a nice fast 2 as well. Yeah. And feeling strong throughout those?
Yeah, man. When you finish a hard effort, I think it's like, especially a long effort like a 5K or 10K, it's important. You might as well take advantage of that adrenaline or the hormone release and just start doing some intervals as well. Just force the body to adapt to whatever you just did.
Totally, it's the best, amazing training secret, really good advice. And even if it's just 200-meter efforts, it doesn't have to be super long, it doesn't have to be really grueling. Just make sure you're doing something, you're keeping the body moving. Just that little bit of extra effort, a little bit extra speed really makes a difference. And you know, it goes to the philosophy that I always preach as well. Make your hard days hard, you know, make them really hard.
You've already paid the price, you know, just keep paying.
And then, you know, you can just have an easier day the next day. Then if your legs are feeling more bashed up, just go for a nice easy recovery run. Anyway, Ted, I wanted to ask you a lot about what you think the best food is for recovery as a runner, as an athlete. What do you think is optimum as soon as you finish, as soon as you wrap up a session like this?
Well, obviously, the 3 most important things when it comes to running is the first thing is oxygen, you need air, right? So that's why everyone's like, so the first thing to get in your body is just air, just breathe. And then obviously the second thing is hydration. You can go a few minutes without air, you can go maybe a few days without water. So water is way more important than food after a session, especially when you're sweating. So drink. And then because hydration is so important, you've got to also, when it's time to eat hydrating foods. Eat juicy fruits. Eat the melons, eat the oranges, eat your citrus, get your watermelons in. Just juicy fruits. Mangoes, papayas are great as well. Juicy fruits are the best first thing to go for after you've already had some water.
Totally agree with you there. Just nice fast recovery, really easy to digest as well. So like as soon as you get in, you just feel good straight away. And especially if you're aiming to train, you know, twice a day, even if it's not running twice a day, if it's cycling, swimming. Ted's a triathlete, so obviously this is something that he really needs to get into himself. It just helps you feel just so much ready for your next session, nice and recovered. You feel really fresh. That's something that I always find after eating a really good fruit meal after a session like this. Just feel within a few hours like, you know, it's all gone, all
race ready. Even a few minutes. Like after every meal I have, like I'm race ready.
Yeah,
it's like the race ready diet.
Cool. So I know you've injured your hand at the moment, but what's your next race? You got a race coming up at all?
Yeah, May 29th, I'm going to be doing an Olympic race in Canada. And then pretty much every week, every other week, I've got a triathlon for the whole summer. From June until September, I'm racing every weekend pretty much. Mostly half Ironmans. So those are like 4 or 5 hour races. And going to be fueled entirely by fruit and coconut water. So
fantastic. Have you done a full Ironman yet?
Yeah, I did a full Ironman when I was 20.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, again on a fruitarian diet. So
fantastic.
All this talk about eating other foods. You can eat other foods if you want. Like I'm not saying eat just fruit. It's just eating just fruit works for me. It can work for you if you want it to, but by all means eat what makes you feel good. What typically makes you feel good is pretty much what Harry and I eat. Just high carb plant-based foods. You know, if it grows from the ground, if it goes from a tree, and it makes you feel good on its own, eat it.
That's it. You know, even if you don't share the same ethical ideas as others, just if you want optimum performance, then you need to stop wasting your time elsewhere and just make the most of what you can and really think about what you can do for your body, and obviously that pays dividends for the rest of the world then as well. So cheers for talking, Ted. It's always a pleasure training with you.
Yeah, man, so good.
And check out Ted's channel. I'll link it down below, of course, if you don't know Ted already. And yeah, follow along with his Ironman adventures. I'm sure he'll be vlogging and taking lots of stuff from that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stick around and happy running.
Peace, guys.
Ooh, nice.